What's going on, boys? So a lot of times people ask me, Nick, how did you start with bioidentical hormones and peptides? And it's been a 10-year journey for me, and I just always tell them my story. So about 10 years ago, when I was 31 years old, I was living in Florida, and I ran cryotherapy centers, you know, those big stand-up tanning booth looking things that pump liquid nitrogen all around you, good for inflammation, athletic recovery, all that stuff. And a doctor I worked with named Dr. DiCarlo, I'll never forget him, would always pressure me. He'd be like, Nick, you got to get your blood work done. And I'd go, Doc, that's for 65-year-olds. I'm only 31. What the hell do I need to get my blood work done? And Doc was 45 at the time, Italian guy, looked like he was 30. And he'd be like, trust me, your hormones impact so much more than just whether you can get an erection or whether you can maintain muscle. And after about 6 months, it literally took that long, I acquiesced and I said, all right, Doc, I'll get my hormones checked. I was working out 4 or 5 times a week, used to be a pro athlete. Everything in the bedroom was fine with my fiance at the time. So I figured my levels were good. Well, it came back and I had a low level. And I'm like, what the hell do I have a low level for? I'm doing everything right. And we could get into a discussion for a long time on why our levels are low. Our endocrine systems, especially in my generation and younger, have been completely destroyed. But either way, I said, all right, I'll try it. And I go, Doc, do I have to start this? If I start it, do I have to be on it for the rest of my life? And he goes, Nick, let me ask you a question. If you were anti-aging and feel better, why would you stop? And I go, well, I don't know. And he goes, well, I don't know either. And after about 6 months, I looked at him and I go, Doc, I'll never stop taking this the rest of my life. Here I am 10 years later, completely changed my life, anti-aging, soft cell tissue recovery, everything. Mentally, your hormones affect so much of your mental aspect of your life, mental aspects of your life. Like, I can't tell you how many friends that I've put on it over the years, or colleagues or random people are like, Nick, I'm sleeping better than I've ever slept, and I have less anxiety and depression than I've ever had. So, you know, I always tell my friends or random people, get your blood work checked. If you like it and you go on it, stay on it. If you don't, you quit. It's not a life sentence. But I'm telling you, bioidentical hormones and peptides will completely change your life. I made a 26-minute video that's a little bit more in depth, says some of the same stuff, but 26 minutes for free. You can watch it. Really get a solid understanding of what it is, how it works, why we need it as men. And it's right there. You can touch the link in this video. It'll take you right to the 26-minute video. It's free, and just watch it. My goal is to change as many men's lives as I can so they can feel like I do. We need an America where a bunch of legend dudes are walking around not with low T. So either way, it'll change your life. And I look forward to talking with you one day.